We've talked to you at various points this offseason, but now that everything is resolved, where's your head at, and how do you approach this offseason?
My head is right here in Green Bay with the guys here in this locker room, just trying to get better every day. Stacking success. That's what it's all about. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So, just holding everybody accountable and making sure they're holding me accountable as well, and just coming together as a team, loving on each other.
Clear early in the offseason you wanted Aaron to come back. How did you find out about the trade, and what was your reaction when you did?
I found out just like everybody else. Didn't really have a reaction because he said where he wanted to go. So I think that was already, it was already set before it came out. What was it, probably like a month before he said he wanted to go to New York. So it was like, in my head, it was already set that, hey, this is Jordan's our quarterback. A-Rod doesn't want to be here, so he's not going to be here. So just got to, move, shift your focus and get ready and, worry about yourself and how you can affect the team.
Aaron, from when the time you were out with Jordan working out, you had told us before you went on the tailgate tour, to where he is right now, what he's like, what's the difference?
Just the timing with guys, like he's had time to get comfortable. He's had time to learn the offense. He's had time to get that confidence. And then that's one of the reasons that I wanted to go out to California with him is to help get that timing down, get comfortable with him. And just seeing him how he's able to bring the guys up under him and how the guys are responding to him, he has everybody's full trust.
Aaron, outside of making plays for him, what are some of the other ways you think you can just kind of help him get acclimated to this role?
Definitely, just being extra ears or eyes on the field for him, letting him know what I see, because some things may be new to him, like safety rotations or things like that. He might not pick it up as fast because he hasn't had as many reps. But just helping him in that way, and then just making sure that all the other 10, including myself, are there ready to play, make alignment, assignment, know what we're doing, and make his job easier. And we all make each other's jobs easier is going to help. We're all going to help each other.
In that regard, this offense is so young, particularly at the skill positions. Do you feel any extra responsibility as kind of one of the older, more experienced guys to kind of interact with some of those guys and lead some of those guys?
No, I don't feel more responsibility, but I think that's just who I am, that I'm going to take it under my wing. And to do that, like I have more experience or more time on the field than a lot of these guys or some of the guys that are coming in. And I know just those little tidbits, or like, for instance, with Cobb or Tay or with those guys, Jordy, what some of those guys was giving me when I was first coming in, really helped me to where I'm at now. So just being that help for those guys and that backbone. So.
What about Jordan? What about Jordan makes you guys believe in him, Aaron?
He believes in himself. First off, that's number one. You got to believe in yourself, or nobody else is going to believe in you. So he believes in himself. He cares about everybody around him, and we've seen him just come in consistently and just work, and as an athlete, you want to come in and play right away, and that wasn't Jordan's case. He didn't have that opportunity, and he did it the right way. He waited his time, and you never heard one peep or complaint out of him. So he has everybody's respect, and he works as well, just like everybody else. So we all love Jordan here, and like I said, he has everybody's full respect, and we're going to go lay it out on the line for him.
To ask Kenny this same question, Jordan's played that backup role pretty well for 3 years, and part of that is we don't know much about him for a guy that's been around here for 3 years. What do you know about him that we're all about to kind of find out now that he steps into this role? What have you seen in the past 3 years that's kind of shown you that?
Well, definitely, he's a team guy. Like all the guys buy into him. He's lovable. He's funny. He's caring. He has everything that you look for in a quarterback to command a room. When he talks, everybody listens, even though this is going to be his first, this is going to be his first year starting, but he knows how to command a room. He knows how to command a huddle. And I think that was something that was pretty cool to see from year one to now.
Jordan turned some heads, opened some eyes in Philly a lot, had a lot of good throws in that game. There was an incompletion your way up the right side.
I dropped it. Won't happen again, but it was me. It was me. No, yeah. It was a dime. It was a dime. I definitely should have caught it. I go back and look at that on film all the time, and that's what you're getting with Jordan. You can't like a lot of DBs, for instance, when a running back's out wide, they won't respect the back, and that's the reason Jordan threw the ball, because Darius Slay wasn't respecting me. He was hard inside leverage, and Jordan's just going to make the right play every time. He's going to go through his reads, and I feel like that's why he came in and had success against Philly. He's confident in himself, and we're confident in him. And once he gets in the huddle, we let him know that as well.
We've only seen a few opportunities that he's had in the game to see those type of plays. How often have you seen stuff like that in practice?
We see it daily. Just some balls, some dimes. Everybody's back there oohing and on, or letting them hear about it. Like, hey, that's a great ball. Jordan, keep slinging it like that. Or and even the receivers coming back after they catch the ball, letting them know, like, hey, you kind of threw that and caught that for me, or like great placement, just different things like that. So. Like I said, we've been seeing it every day, and we got to see that confidence grow. We got to just see his skill just shine through and through and through.
Aaron, you're such a great teammate, right? We all know that about you, and you've been that right now. I'm talking about your full trust in Jordan, and you have supported him amazingly. There's still going to be ups and downs, right? I mean, he's never started in the NFL. It's great that he's throwing the ball, great in practice, but he's got a lot ahead of him, and some of it's not going to be great. How are you going to handle and how are you going to support him when things don't go according to plan? He may turn out to be a fantastic quarterback, but I'm guessing he's going to have some growing pains, because we all do when we're young.
Definitely. There's a lot of ups and downs every year. Doesn't matter if it's a first-year quarterback or a veteran quarterback. Look in Denver. That happens, but we're just gonna be here for Jordan. Let him know, hey, we're here with you. If things gets tough, hey, I'm right here with you. I'm ready to go to war with you when it's tough. Just let him stand in his ear. Do we believe that he's our guy, that he can get the job done, or whatever it may be? It's kind of hard to say, because it depends on that struggle that's going on. But just continue to be there for him, and then make sure like all the other guys are being held accountable, because it's a lot on a quarterback's plate to be able to hold these guys accountable, make sure he knows what all 11's doing on every play, and get the checks and the calls. So it is a lot for somebody, but that's what I'm here for, to help take that off of his plate, ease him in any way we can, any way we can, and make life for him easier. And I think we'll all make life for each other easier.
Aaron, we've heard young players come in and talk about, it's kind of intimidating to go up to Aaron Rodgers. Any easier, do you think, for the young guys with Jordan Love? I mean, he's a young guy. He's not this mythical figure or whatever.
I don't know. We haven't had really any of the young guys in yet, but I think it's always hard going up to the starting quarterback of any team. It's your first couple of days, and you kind of trying to figure out how they are, get their approval. So I think for any rookie coming in that first couple of days, meeting that starting quarterback it's kind of the same across the league, I would say.
Hey, Aaron, we saw that clip that you had for the draft where you kind of read off your scouting report from 6 years ago. I'm just wondering for you individually, what this journey has been like to this point, and now, 7 years into this thing, what still motivates you?
Definitely, it's been an amazing journey. Nothing that I would trade for the world. A lot of sacrifices, but not only from sacrificing from me, but from my family, the people around me, the team around me who helps me, my teammates as well, coaches. So it is not, on this journey, it hasn't just been me. It's been I feel like I've gotten to bring a lot of people along on this journey with me, which is something that's special to me, because a lot of people don't make it from where I'm from. So to be able to bring people on this journey with me, and for people to, when I first started off, not so many people really believed in me, but to still have those same core people around me, and continue to just raise the bar every year and get better and better is special. And, just look to try to do something special here, which is win a championship, I feel like is the most special thing here. So going to continue to work every day until we get there.
Hey, Aaron, Kenny had said that he thinks people are sleeping on this team this year. It's not a position you've probably been in since you've been here. How are you guys embracing that? I know it's early, obviously.
I'm loving it, I'm used to being an underdog or being slept on. So personally, so it's a position I love to be in. Nobody sees you, come in at all. Everybody's relaxed when they're thinking about you, or they don't think you're capable of it. But when you prove people wrong, it's one of the best feelings in the world. And I think that's what we're going to do this year, prove a lot of people wrong. And we're not really worried about anybody's opinions. We know what's going to be written out there, or where they're going to have us selected to finish. But all that matters is we go to battle every day. We trust these guys in this locker room, and the scoreboard will tell the rest at the end of the day.
I heard Aaron Rodgers make it official that he was going to choose the Jets. You had to have known that meant there's going to be a lot of change here. There had to have been some disappointment for you, and what will you remember the most about Rodgers' teammate as a coworker?
I wouldn't say so much disappointment. I'm always happy for him. Players going to make their decision. It's their life. It's their decision. So they're going to make their decision what they want to make, and I can't hold that against him or be mad, And I always have love for A-Rod. I don't know how my career would have turned out without him. My first 2 years, him signaling to the sideline and calling timeout, I won 33 in the game. Or me running on taking my first snap, him telling me, hey, I'm one of your biggest fans in this organization. Just some of those small things that he's done for me that is maybe small, but is huge for me and my confidence, or me seeing the field, and when I do see the field, making the most of those opportunities. So I always love Aaron. I always have nothing but love for him and respect for him. So.
Aaron, you got a chance to talk to your old position coach from Utah?
I have.
What's he saying about Nichols?
He said he's a great guy. He's going to come in ready to play. Hard-nosed guy. He said he reminds himself a lot of me. And just the way he attacks things, like he's very intentional with what he does. He's looking to get better every day. He's always asking questions. Like he was like, you may turn and be like, well, how's this guy keep asking questions? But he's just trying to figure it all out. And I thought that was so crazy. As soon as he got drafted, I seen the school, and I'm like, hey, my running back coach was the running back coach there. Is the running back coach there? And then it came out that it was for sure, and I'm like, man, that's a small world. And so he called me, and he was so happy. He's like, I can't believe I got 2 guys in the league on the same team. Like that's insane. So our running back, I don't think he's had too many guys in the league. I want to say he had 1 or 2 other than that. I know he coached Raheem Mostert when he was at Purdue, but that's his big accomplishment. And he's even came to games. Like we played in Detroit. I want to say it was not this past year, but the year before. He's came down to games, so I still have that relationship with him. And I think it's a small world, and I'm excited to get to work with Lou though.
Lanzer, first of all, he says hi to you. He says that you call him every Father's Day.
Oh yes, sir. That's just the relationships that you make with people. I call Coach Campy still for Father's Day. It's just those people who have effects on your life that who aren't your father. My father's not here anymore, but these people have touched me in a way that similar to my father, or have been massive in my development and getting to where I want to go. So it's just my sign of thank you to them, and just keeping that relationship, because they believed in me when not a lot of people did. So just like I said, keeping that relationship.
Aaron, you've told those stories about the other Aaron and the things he said before. I'm just wondering, listening to the way you've been talking about Jordan, are you paying those things forward to Jordan now? Is that part of what you're kind of doing here?
Oh yes, sir. Definitely part of what I'm trying to do. You pay it forward, but also see the talent that he has. I see everything that he has, and he has it all. And he needs some help right now, a little help. And I feel like I could be the help. Everybody needs help. It's going to take more than one person to get a job done. It's going to take all 11. So making sure all 11 are honed in on the details. That's what it comes down to. And these as the games get closer and closer to that championship, it really comes down to that detail, honing in on that detail. Little mistake here can cost you a lot, and I've had time to learn that over the past couple of years. So just echoing that as well, and not even just in those big games, in regular season games, from game 1 through championship, it has to be that's what it has to be, and just set a new standard.
If what AJ has done already was before Dad's strength, what does AJ do before Dad's strength look like?
That's going to be insane to see. I'm excited for AJ. He continues to work. He's welcomed a new baby boy into the family, and I think that's just going to make him hungrier, you know. Now, the way I seen it in my eyes is when I had my child is, hey, now it's not just me. I can fend for myself at any point. I can find a meal. I can do this. But now I have a mouth to feed. I always have somebody else to worry about. Like, this isn't just for me anymore, or my mom, or this is legacy. So I'm happy for him, and I'm excited that our kids get to grow up together and, you know, share these moments.
Aaron, you played with, obviously, Aaron and Jordan now. Do you see any similarities in their leadership skills or maybe any differences that stick out to you?
Definitely, their confidence, the way both of them carry themselves, the way the guys respect them in the locker room, the way when they talk, they command the locker room or the huddle. Is, I would say, the biggest ways that they're alike, and it's cool to see, you know, like I said, Jordan had time to sit back and learn for those 3 years. So he's ready, like I said. He's going to make the most of his opportunities.